Look at now 2025, there has been a big shift that has slowed down the industry even more. You got to think about it. If you're a plant nursery listening, your client, which is a landscaper, at the end of the day, even if it's a garden centers are selling to landscapers mostly, right? Large percentage. So the landscaper that consumes most of all of the product that's sold in the state of Florida, they are getting hit with the labor force. God provided. We walk by faith and not by sight. And instead of putting 50 down on a Lambo or going and buying a Rolex for 50 grand, that doesn't do anything for us in our industry, okay? We went and we put our money where our mouth is, and we're putting money down on things that are actually going to change the game for us down the road. The exclusive giveaway was something that it was going to cost around $120,000 to $150,000 to clear out 6 acres of unsold clusias in 15 and 25 gallon that were root bound. The market slowed down. The times that they were ready to sell, they actually got a bacteria, they got a fungus, the leaves got marks on them. We cannot sell that to our clients. The biggest thing I learned from the exclusive giveaway was that we never grew those items for us. We never grew those items for our gain. And that's one thing that through prayer and through my time with God in the morning, I'm trying to figure out why this is happening. You know, why are we having to give away over 5,000 plants? We grew those plants so God can bless those that needed it during that time. You know, one guy picked up 40 grand in 2 days of clusias. Another guy, tears in his eyes like he was cutting onions, telling me just how he made his month based off of what we're doing here. We ended up giving away $337,000 worth of product. And aside from that, we're able to meet a lot of people and create opportunities for others. Think about it. This is a nursery business-based podcast that we do not interview nurseries. You know, so it's time for the nurseries to overcome their fear of coming on and come on, because there's a lot of topics that we can talk, you know, amongst each other, record it, give it to you guys that are listening. And what that does is create opportunities and pioneers the future. I want you guys to know that regardless of what you're put up against, it's all a challenge. It's all a challenge, and it's about your growth, your mental and spiritual growth as a person in wherever chair you sit in life. Okay, whether you're weeding plants right now listening to us, or you're running a $40 million, $100 million company, you have to feel blessed in the sense that you are where you are, regardless of where you're at. And you can always change your trajectory in life by pushing yourself, by going up against the grain, by opening the door that you don't want to open, by overcoming things, by forgiving people, and doing what's right. At the end of the day, if you compound what's right, I don't care who's watching. If nobody's watching, God's always watching. And at the end of the day, what you do behind closed doors puts you in front of the next door.